she'll get the kill.
Broadcast booth, Frontier Regional School in South Deerfield. Another night of high school football. The last game of the year for the Frontier Redhawks as they host the Easthampton Eagles. Along with Sean Hubert and our studio producer Dave Reno, I'm Jeff Terrell. Thank you so much for joining us on a frosty Friday night here in mid-November. Well, Sean, we bring the curtain down on the season for the Frontier Redhawks. Of course, a playoff exit decisively against Kip Academy Collegiate of Lynn last Friday night. Not much of a ball game, but they look to end the season on a high note as the 5-4 Easthampton Eagles come to town.
Yeah, and you would think that these Redhawks are going to show up and they're going to want to wash the taste of that game last week out of their mouths. I would expect them to come out here and have a tremendous finale. You know, and again, a team, they were 8-0, and you talked about their numbers all last week, but that team only gave up 58 points in 8 games throughout their regular season. And going to that tournament as the 8th seed and get a home game against the 9th seed Kip Academy. Well, Kip Academy comes in and scores 46 against them, so almost as many points as they had given up in their 8-game schedule against the 9th seed in that tournament. We'll talk more about the tournament, I'm sure, as we move along. But again, disappointing for Frontier, but not that we couldn't see that coming. It just seems like our Western Mass guys are just really not able to compete very well in that state tournament.
Yeah, the only difference is they had the home game this time. Usually our local teams end up going on the road and taking a decisive loss. But again, as you mentioned, Sean, time to put that one in the rearview mirror. I think things, you know, and this is not a slight against Easthampton at all. They have a lot of really good athletes on this football team that's come to South Deerfield tonight. But I think the game is going to seem a little bit slower than it did last week because that was hyper speed fast last week.
Yeah, and you could tell right off the bat. You know, they came running in with the flag and Megadeth playing, and the crowd was cheering, and they win the coin flip, and they say, yeah, we'll put our offense on the field first. And that's where it started to go downhill. A quick 3 and out, and then 3 plays later, you're down by a touchdown already, and just not much they could do. But, yeah, they had a lightning-quick running back, a quarterback that looked like a full-grown man out there, and that guy was just awesome to watch. But, yeah, you know what, again, a tremendous season for those guys. They want to finish that off strong here. Not a bad season for Easthampton either. Again, you know, they're 5-4, but they lost their opener to Ware in a close game, 12-8. They reeled off 4 straight wins. So at one point they were 4-1. Now, unfortunately for them, they then ran into Lee and Hoosick in back-to-back games.
Both teams that were highly rated for the state tournament.
Yeah, Lee ended up the 2 seed in Division 8. They just beat Narragansett 36-7. They're going to play Cathedral, the 7 seed, and then Hoosick, 8-1. They were the number 5 seed in Division 8. They beat Blackstone 21-12, and they're going to play Randolph, the 4 seed. See how far they can get there. But, you know, after those back-to-back losses, came back with a good win against a good South Hadley team, and then a big loss to Westfield in their last outing.
And the names, a lot of names. The last time we did Easthampton football, a lot of these kids were still playing at that time. Colin Hogan, of course, is the quarterback. You got Patrick Larson, Luis Salgado, Jake Kostek. So, yeah, a lot of the same names. And, of course, when we talk about the Frontier Redhawks, so one more time for some of these guys because they're seniors, speaking most particularly about Garrett Dredge as a senior going out. And, you know, for these guys, you know, we've watched them for years and years, but a lot of these names, Garrett Dredge and, of course, Brady Pareda, Connor James, a quarterback, he'll be back next year. But, yeah, we're a matchup of 2 teams that have a lot of experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I fully expect, as you said, this game's going to be slowed down quite a bit from the game they played last week against Kip. And both these guys, Dredge and Pareda, have already run for over 1,000 yards on the season. But I would expect to see both of those. If I had to wager, I'd say both those fellas hit 100 yards in this game.
That would be a good strategy towards victory for the Frontier Redhawks if they can pull that off. The quarterback, Connor James, you know, they don't really rely on him to throw all that often because they really haven't had to. They have a dynamic rushing attack, at least until last week.
Well, again, Coach Dredge said right from the get-go, listen, we are going to run the football. They said that out loud to everybody who wanted to listen, and that's exactly what they did. But they were so good at it, right? Why throw the ball if you don't have to? And that's exactly what they did all season long.
All right, the Frontier Redhawks at 8-1. The Easthampton Eagles coming in at 5-4. As they wrap up the season here, Easthampton has one more game on their schedule. We'll take a timeout here on the pregame show. We'll come back. Countdown to kickoff continues live. Bear Country 95.3. Frontier, as usual, a big crowd from the South County has turned out, and kind of a late arriving crowd from Easthampton. Sean, before we went on the air, there was just a handful of folks, but filling in nicely on the far side as well.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that Kip did not travel extremely well last week.
From Lynn, yeah, there was a little bit of a hike.
I get that. That's a haul, but yeah, not a lot of folks on the far side tonight. Yeah, they got some signs hanging out there already. And nice little crowd. Nice to catch up with Easthampton. We usually catch up with these guys once a season. Sometimes we used to catch them twice a year when they play against Turners, and but always a good quality football brand, and you know they're going to come out and play hard tonight too.
Yep, when they did the realignment and Easthampton ended up playing in the same division as Frontier, meaning they're playing to the south of us, made it hard to actually schedule them. But we have them tonight. And two other games involving local teams tonight at 6 o'clock. And this one's already underway in Athol. The Athol Bears playing host to the Belchertown Orioles. And the Mahar Senators a 7 o'clock kickoff at home against the Ludlow Lions. And then tomorrow afternoon, Sean, at 3 over in Turners Falls, Franklin County Tech against Cape Cod Regional Tech in the state vocational schools playoffs. It's an added round, as we found out this year. This is actually a quarterfinal round matchup. And we'll see if the Eagles, I mean, they've done very well historically in this tournament, and we're wishing Coach Joe Gamache all the best as they try to ride through that tournament.
Yeah, I mean, they ended up the 17 seed in the state tournament, so just outside the bracket. But Joe wasn't super disappointed about that. His focus was on that Tech tournament because he knows that that's something that they can go in, get themselves some win, get themselves a title. And yeah, good luck to Franklin Tech tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see them get a win. We might be able to catch up with them one more time before Thanksgiving.
Right. If they win tomorrow against Cape Cod Regional Tech, they'll play again next weekend, either Friday or Saturday. It would be a home game because they're a high seed. They're guaranteed to have a home game if they do advance this tomorrow afternoon. If that is the case, there's a chance we'd pick that up. And then, of course, Thanksgiving morning, we will be at the Tech School for Franklin Tech against Smith Vocational, which all of a sudden has turned into kind of a nasty rivalry based on what happened last year.
Oh, I'll tell you. And, it seemed like Franklin Tech was always just like a half step ahead of them. You could see the growth from both teams. but last year it kind of caught up with them. Of course, what do we have? Snow and rain and wet and yuck, and ended up being a better game than we thought it might even be. And Franklin Tech lost that one, so got a little chippy as well, as you just said. So. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving, but I'm not wishing this one away or another potential Tech game before then.
Absolutely, and we got the big game here tonight, Frontier and Easthampton in front of a big crowd here in South Deerfield. We'll take one more timeout. When we come back, the national anthem and the opening kickoff, Frontier Easthampton next on Bear Country 95.3. Looks like we're coming back during the anthem, Dave. So you can slip in the ID for us, please. It's not too much trouble.
We ask that you now please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
As we come up on 7 o'clock, it is time to get this thing started. We are broadcasting live from the Lundgren Honda broadcast booth, and we have moved it with Marty's permission to South Deerfield.
The guys do an amazing job.
They are very supportive of us here at the station and, of course, in our local community as well. So, Easthampton won the opening coin toss. They deferred to the second half, so it'll be Frontier receiving the kick, so they'll have their offense on the field first. Easthampton in the visiting white jerseys with maroon helmets, pants, and numerals, and Frontier in the home scarlet red with white numerals and navy blue helmets. 12-minute quarters, so at least 48 minutes to settle this one between the Eagles and the Redhawks. Luis Salgado has a teed up on the 40 and hits kind of a line drive kick, and it's Breda from the 25, cuts to a little bit of a gap and then got tripped up and tackled there by number 29, Talon McColgan. Brought the ball across the 35, and we'll see where they exactly spot it down. Looks right around the 37, 38-yard line, and that's where the Hawks will open up first down and 10. They'll be moving left to right here in the opening quarter.
We mentioned the struggles last week against Kip Academy. Brady Prada, 9 carries and just 35 yards in that one.
Double wideouts to either side. A single back. And under center here on first down. It's Connor James. Pareda comes in motion to the left. And the give goes on the left side for just short yardage, if anything.
Carried by number 7, Brady Parita.
And Brady actually,
Loss of 1 yard.
I'm going to give him a gain of about a yard up to around the 39
Correction,
yard line or so. So we'll call it 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, they tried the left side there. Pareda ran into a host of tacklers. Give him a yard.
Pareda and Robinson to the near side right. They've got Dredge in a slot left. Merrill, the fullback, behind the quarterback, Connor James, calling the signals. Now Dredge comes in motion. Run pass option right. James will keep it himself. Looks to turn the corner, has the first down, and then gets popped out of bounds.
Carried by number 9.
Number 2,
James,
Colin
tackled by number
Hogan.
2, Colin Hogan.
But it will go for a first
for a
down
first down.
into Eagle territory.
Yeah, nice blocks thrown out there. First
First
by
and
Pareda.
10
He got knocked
at the
backwards a
Eagles'
little bit,
49-yard
causing
line.
James to reroute towards the outside a little further. Been a good block downfield by Dredge as well.
First down on the night. Now they'll go shotgun formation. Connor James with his running back to his left. Gives it to Pareda. He'll try the left side on a sweep. Looks to turn the corner. Does so. Now cuts back. But a nice job of closing late by number 10, Jake Kostek. Brings him down for no gain. Maybe
Carried by number
just a very
7,
short
Brady
gain.
Pareda.
Yeah, good defense there by the Eagles. And again, we saw that play. They tried to run against Kip last week,
Tackled
and
by
they
number
were
10
caught
for the
in the
Eagles.
backfield multiple
Jake
times.
Costick.
Now Brady's coming off the field here, holding his helmet. He may have an equipment issue. Noah Pareda just checked in. Jacoby Merrill just checked in, and Jackson Spearance is into the ball game as well.
Got the helmet knocked off. He's kind of looking at it. No, looks like it's all right. Going to pop it back on the head there.
So he goes right back
First
to
and
Coach
10,
Dredge, so he's
Red
ready to
Hawks.
get right back out there. On first down. And now the Eagles came across. Were they drawn? I don't think so. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Eagles, and it'll
Penalty against the Eagles.
bring about a first down
Offsides,
and
5
5.
yards. First
Ball
and 10
spotted at the 30-yard
at
line.
the
Yeah, didn't see anything on the
Eagles
offensive
30.
line there. Just a little bit quick to get off the blocks on the defensive line. Cost him 5.
Connor James under center. Jacoby Merrill right behind him. Slots to either side. And the pitch will come. And looks like that is Dredge. It is Garrett. And he brings it down close to the 25-yard line or so. It looks like he's just a little bit shy of the
Carried
first
by
down.
number
It'll be
2,
2nd down and short.
Garrett Dredge.
Yeah, give him a gain of 4. Well, he had the one bright spot last week
Tackled
for
by
the
number
Red Hawks,
2,
a 48-yard touchdown
Colin
run.
Hogan.
All right, Spearance
Second
will
down.
come off. And
And 1.
Noah Pareda will come off. Brady Pareda is back out there. And also checking in is Julian Adams, the fullback. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Less than 1, actually.
Feed the big guy here.
See if they go to Julian Adams coming in motion. They're going to pitch it over to the left side. Pareda's got the first down inside the 20, slips through a tackle, and they are in the red zone, and another Red Hawk first down.
Yeah, fake the dive to the
Number
left.
7,
and
Brady Pareda on the carry.
pitched it
Knocked out
to
of bounds.
Pareda.
Good for another Red Hawk
Let's see
first
where they
down.
end up marking that ball about the 19, it looks like. Gain of 10.
First down and 10 for the Frontier Red Hawks. We're down
First
to
and 10 at the
9:25 to play here in the first quarter. We are scoreless, but the Hawks again in the red zone. Pareda will come to a slot right this time. They're going to go to a pistol formation. And then run the option to the right side. The pitch out ahead of Dredge. He catches it in stride. He's inside the 10, inside the 5. And they're going to spot him out, actually just outside the 5-yard line. Looks like his right
Carried
foot
by
hit
number
there,
2,
but
Garrett Dredge.
that will
To
move
the
the sticks.
6-yard
It'll
line
be
of the
first
Eagles.
down
Good
and
for
goal
another
for
Red Hawk
Frontier.
first
Yeah,
down.
that was a little bit scary for a second. As you said, the pitch was well out in front of Dredge, but he was able to catch up to it, grab it with one hand, and he was already at full speed as he was moving. So inside the 10, inside about the 5-yard line, 1st and goal.
Officially on the 7, first down and goal from there. Adams right behind the quarterback, Connor James. And it is going to be going to Garrett Dredge, and that play got blown up, and he's actually brought back out closer to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down and goal.
Yeah, Travis Carpenter. Just
Number
a
2,
junior,
Garrett Dredge on the
6'4",
carry.
225.
Lots of yards.
Got him in the backfield.
2nd and 10.
Ball right at the 10-yard line, so the Eagles D'ing up. They've given up yardage here to this Red Hawk rushing attack, but looking to stiffen up here. 2nd and goal from the 10. Connor James gives it to Pareda with some blockers. Left side, slips out of a tackle. Ball couldn't get away, got pulled down, Sean, by his arm, and got spun down. Now it'll be 3rd down and goal.
Yeah, that
Number
was
7, Brady
Carpenter
Pareda on the
again,
carry.
getting into the backfield and
Tackled by
looked like
number
he
2.
might be able to get away
Colin
from him,
Hogan.
but no, got spun around and
3rd
taken
down.
down, no gain.
He has come to play, Travis Carpenter, number 68. Junior, 6'4", 225.
Yeah, big kid, quick, and just a junior.
Ball is still at the 10, just outside the 10. 3rd down, so the Red Hawks with little difficulty moving, now having some difficulties. James back to pass. Throws back towards the left side corner of the end zone. Caught! No.
Well, I'll tell you, I got lost over there just with the bodies that looked as though
Number
that ball
9,
was
Connor
caught.
James
Must have been
pass, incomplete.
knocked
They'll
away.
bring up a 4th
Looking
and
for
goal.
the tight end Levi Pickert, number 5, unable to corral it and get the feet down. So now it'll be 4th and goal from the 10.
Yeah, first pass attempt for James. And looked as though he'd thrown for a touchdown, but yeah, that thing must have been knocked away at the last second over there.
Now they'll have 3 receivers on the far side left. And it's Dredge now. Completes the pass on the left side to Pareda, puts a move on, still going. Helmet is out. Somebody's helmet came off. Was that Brady's again? No, he's one of the Easthampton players. And he is
Number
brought
2,
down
Garrett Dredge pass,
inside the
complete
10.
to
Only
Brady
a gain
Pareda.
of a couple of yards there.
It'll be a
And
force out on downs.
it'll be a turnover on downs, and now the Eagles offense out for their first drive after Frontier nearly drove the field on their defense.
Yeah, that's some good D right there, clamping down, and 4th and goal, able to get over there quick. Looked like Dredge was going to have a chance, but nope. Now we'll see the Easthampton Eagles on offense.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 on their own 10.
And the ball is, let's see, right around the 10, maybe just inside the 10-yard line. 1st down and 10 for them. And what's happening? Oh, they're getting another football. And I'm saying everyone's kind of standing around there. There was no football there.
Yeah, you need that.
Oh, they're going to switch up. There was a ball there, but they wanted to get another ball in there. All right, here we go. Easthampton now, after doing a good job of stiffening up once the Red Hawks got down close. They got as close as the 7-yard line when Dredge took that pitch, but then moved backwards from there. They are unable to score, and now here comes the offense headed up by Colin Hogan, number 2. They run a similar offense to Frontier. Handoff goes into the center of the line. And just getting back to the line of scrimmage, number 3, Patrick Larson.
Number 3, Patrick Larson on the carry.
Looks like they actually gave him a yard or 2. It'll be 2nd down and long coming up.
Larson
Gain of
leads
1
the
yard.
team rushing, 494 yards coming into this one. He scored 6 touchdowns on the ground.
Noah Geddes comes to the near side left. Luis Salgado is out there as well. Pistol formation. Handoff goes to Kostek. Jake lowers the shoulder, takes it over the right side, keeps the pile moving. Nice gain, gets it out close towards the 15-yard line, where it will be 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, and Kostek
Number 10
just
on the
behind
carry, Jake
Larson's
Kostek.
494 yards on the season. He's got 425
Gain of about 4.
himself.
It'll be 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4. Geddes and
Number
Salgado
75, Max
to the
Hunter
near
on the
side left.
tackle.
And again, they're going to go the I formation here on 3rd and 4. And the handoff, center of the line. Frontier ready to meet him, though. Jack Phillips among others, bringing him down. Nowhere to go there for number 4, Luis Salgado. It'll be 4th
Number
down.
4, Luis Salgado on
Guess
the
he got
carry.
1 yard there.
Yeah, we'll give him 1 yard. So Larson had 1 carry for no gain.
Number
Salgado
71.
1 carry for a yard.
Jack Phillips
And Kostek
on the
picked up
tackle,
6
bring
yards
up
on
4th
his
down.
carry. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 3 here. And you would assume the Eagles would punt. And yeah, looks like they're going to set up to do that.
Now it looks like it's Luis Salgado to do
Back
the
for the Red
honors.
Hawks is Brady Pareda.
Snap goes back. Boots it away, a high but short kick. Pareda from the 43, caught it, slipped and fell, went down. Late whistle, once his knee went down, the whistle should have come in, but did not get tackled. And he has about the 42-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for Frontier. We're down to 5:34 to play here in the opening quarter. We are scoreless. As Frontier drove the field, turned it over on downs, and the Eagles go 3 and out.
I don't know, maybe got some rain here a little bit today. They saw him swap out the ball. Usually that's just because the ball's wet, and right there you can clearly see Pareda slip.
From the 42, first down and 10. Brady on a pitch, takes it on the left side. He has it inside the 40 and then gets popped by Jake Kostek. Keeps the legs going and didn't go down to the very last bit. They give him a gain of about 2 yards down to the 40.
Gain of a yard.
It'll be second down.
Tackled by number 10.
And about
Jake
9.
Kostek.
Give him a yard, I guess. So 5
Second
carries,
and 9.
12 yards here in the early going for Pareda.
Clock in motion, 5 minutes to play, first quarter. We are scoreless. Again, Mahar and Athol both in action tonight, and Franklin Tech in the state vocational tournament at home tomorrow afternoon at 3. It's Garrett Dredge on the right side, gets a block, spins out of a tackle, still going, spins again. First down, Garrett Dredge inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line, and a Frontier first down.
Now that was
Number
just
2,
an awful
Garrett
lot of fun to
Dredge
watch.
on the
He
carry.
ran right into
Good for
Colin
about 13
Hogan.
yards.
That was
and
the
a Red Hawk
first
first
spin
down.
move there.
I remember it wasn't too long ago. At the end of the last decade, Greenfield's R.J. Bird he was like a tornado going through the line. He had total spin
And
moves.
he was quick and strong too. A lot of fun to watch that kid.
First down and 10 from the Eagle 28-yard line. Center line, it goes to the fullback, and Adams takes it for a couple. Julian getting some tough yardage, one of the senior captains. It'll be second down.
Number 99 for the Red Hawks.
There, his first carry.
Julian Adams on the carry.
Well, very slow getting up is Max Hunter, though.
Rubbing out his
Look,
left
it's
calf.
his leg.
On the tackle for the Eagles was number
Calf or his
74.
ankle. And Coach Dredge is going to come out to check on Max. Hopefully he's okay. He's a junior. He'll be back next year. It's a left leg injury. He will come off.
Doesn't seem like it was a cramp. Maybe he got like whipped there by somebody in that pile.
Freshman Ryder Savage will take his place on the line. Second down and 8 for the Hawks.
Second and 8.
Ball right around that 28-yard line. Pareda in motion towards the left. Pitch goes to Brady. Stops, tries to get around the corner. Could not get around the defense of the Eagles. Pulled down by Kennan McColgan for no gain, maybe even a loss of a half yard. Third down.
Carried by number 7,
nice
Brady
job by
Pareda.
McColgan.
No gain.
Senior, 6
Third and
foot,
8.
170 pounds, met him and dropped him right where he was. No gain.
Adams comes in to replace Jacoby Merrill. Jacoby Merrill coming up on a defensive milestone for the season. Single digits that he needs in tackles tonight to hit 100 for the year.
That's
so
impressive.
we'll let people know when that happens. They're tracking it upstairs. Pitch goes to Garrett Dredge, and he's out on the right side. Got popped by Colin Hogan, but was able to make a nice gain down to the 20-yard line, close to a first down.
Down to
Four
about
down
the 20-yard line of the
Sean.
Eagles.
This is a makeable fourth down here. Fourth and one.
Yeah, again, ran right into Hogan, able to power his way through him for a couple extra yards at the end of that.
Colin Hogan on the tackle.
And we'll see if they go. See if they go to Jacoby Merrill, the fullback. No, they have him under center, actually, Connor James. Fourth down and 1. Long snap count, and Frontier had 2 guys in motion at the same time. That's an illegal procedure call against the Red Hawks.
Yeah,
Flag on the play
Merrill was leaning
against the Red Hawks.
as somebody else
Illegal
started to come
procedure.
in motion, so that's the first penalty against the Red Hawks, going to cost them 5.
Brings the ball back to the
5-yard penalty
25-yard
will
line.
bring up fourth and
down
6.
and 6.
And that's got to change the play call here for the Red Hawks.
In fact, Connor James just came to the sideline, talked to head coach Scott Dredge. He's calling the plays. I saw where the Detroit Lions coach took over the play calling for his struggling offense, and they went ballistic last week.
That worked for him.
That
for
totally
sure.
worked.
Yeah.
All right, 4th down and 6 now. In motion comes Dredge, back to pass. Connor James out of the backfield. Look to get it to Dredge, and he goes incomplete.
Number 9,
Salgado
Connor
on the
James,
coverage,
pass
and they turn it over
intended for
on
number 2,
downs.
Garrett Dredge.
And with exactly 2
That'll be a
minutes left to
turnover
play
on
in the
downs.
quarter,
The
it'll be
Eagles will
Easthampton
start first
football.
and
Yeah,
10.
you could see he saw Salgado coming. He whipped his head around real quick, turned back to find the ball.
At about the 24-yard line.
Couldn't come up with the catch. Still
Please
took a little
remember
bit
to
of a
stop
smack
by our
from
concession
Salgado.
stand and support Frontier Regional High School.
So we remain scoreless here in South Deerfield. Friday night football. Again, we may have a game next weekend. We may not. We'll have to see how this weekend plays out. But we'll definitely be with you on Thanksgiving morning from Turner's Falls, Franklin Tech, Smith Vocational.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball just inside their 25-yard line. Pitch goes on the right side. It's Patrick Larson. And Larson over the right side up to around the 30-yard line. Nice gain for him, but it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, no gain on his first carry. I guess we'll give him.
Patrick Larson,
Looks
number
like
3 on the
3
carry.
there.
Gain of about 2 yards.
He
Number
looked pretty
4,
quick
Noah Parita on the
getting that,
tackle.
pitch and taking off on the right side.
Colin Hogan has not attempted a pass yet, but on the season he's 28 of 63 for 551 yards. He's thrown 7 touchdowns. He's been picked 12 times.
And they break the huddle. Hogan
2nd
will
and
go
8.
to the shotgun formation. They're loaded up on the left side. And they're going to run that way. With blockers out there, Hogan stops, cuts on a dime, cuts back towards the middle, and gets very close to the stick. Let's see, they are going to move the chains. It'll be 1st down at
Carry
around
by
the
number 2, Colin
36-yard line.
Hogan.
Yeah, well
Good for an
designed
Eagles
play
first
there
down.
and well
Tackled by
blocked
number
as well,
10,
allowing Hogan to cut it back inside there a little
Jacoby
bit.
Merrill.
And just to the sticks for the 1st down.
So they get their first down of the night after
1st
they
and
went
10
3
for the
out on their
Eagles
first drive.
at the
We're under a minute
35.
to play now here in the first quarter.
Tackled by Merrill, by the way.
Coming in motion, and the give is going to go to Larson on the right side. He brings the ball across the 35 up close to the 40-yard line.
Number 3, Patrick Larson on the carry for the Eagles.
It'll be 2nd
Gain
down.
of about 3, tackled by number 10, Jacoby Merrill.
2nd down and about 6.
And another tackle for Merrill. 100 tackles on the season. Whew.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So 10 games. That's 10 a night.
Yeah.
That means you're a ball hawk.
That's
That means
doing some
you're
work.
going towards the ball.
Yeah, and getting it done.
2nd down and 6. Out of the gun. Pitch goes to Jake Kostek. Jake looks to go to the left side. Nice open field tackle. Flag comes down behind the play. Brady Pareda took his legs right out from under him.
Number 10, Jake
After
Kostick
a
on the
gain
carry.
of
Number
about 2 or
7,
3,
Brady
but
Breed
let's
on the
see about
tackle.
the flag. I'm thinking
Flag on
it's
the
going to go
play.
against the Eagles.
Yeah, you could see Costa kept looking for a place to dive back inside and just kept getting run out towards the outside by Pareda, and that flag is going to go against the Eagles.
It is a hold, so they'll wave off the play, and they will definitely take
Penalty
that
against
penalty.
the Eagles.
That'll bring it back to the 31-yard line, and that'll make it 2nd down
They'll
and
bring
14.
second down
penalty of the
and
game
about
against
15.
Easthampton. It's cost them 15 yards.
And that looks like the end of the quarter. And that will do it. End of 1 here in South Deerfield. And our score on the Greenfield
At the end
Savings
of the
Bank
first quarter,
scoreboard.
the score is
Easthampton
0-0.
nothing, Frontier nothing, Their Country 95.3. After the penalty, 2nd down and about 16 or so, 15, 16 yards for the Easthampton Eagles. Moving left to right now here in the 2nd quarter. Kostek is in motion, rolling out to right Hogan, and he had to dump it off late. There was a receiver in the area,
Number
but
2,
that'll go
Colin
incomplete.
Hogan,
It'll be
pass
3rd
incomplete.
down and long. He did have McColgan back there with him.
Yeah, and very fortunate
Broken
because
up by
Carter
number
Robinson was
15,
chasing him down
Carter
really
Robinson.
quickly. I think he got up to him a little bit quicker than he thought. Now they're going to
3rd
throw
and
the
16
flag,
for the
Jeff, and I'm
Eagles.
wondering if that is going to be intentional grounding. The referees are not going to get together and talk about it.
Well, McColgan was there. I mean, he certainly was not looking for the ball. It was thrown at his feet behind him.
All right,
He
they're going
didn't-
to pick it up.
Yeah, didn't see it coming.
I mean, clearly he was just trying to preserve himself by throwing that ball.
That's right.
Hogan, but
Let me get rid of this sucker.
yeah, smart.
Right?
Just pitched it directly to the ground, about 5 feet in front of him.
Now they'll go shotgun. 3rd down and 15. And taking off on the left side after a nice gain here by the quarterback, Hogan. Brings it out across the 40. He needed to get to the 46 for the first, so a nice run there. And now we will see
Colin Hogan on the carry.
what Coach Kyle Draggle will do on 4th down here. It's a much more makeable 4th, but they actually spotted him back a little bit. 4th and about 6, Sean.
Gain of about 10 yards. They'll bring up 4th and 6.
Yeah, this is again, when you got nothing to lose, last game of the season. Well, it is for the Hawks anyway.
Yeah, I think they're going to run a play here. They feel confident that they can get this. All right, they bring him in, bunched in, double wing. Kostic comes in motion, but they go back against the grain. They've got the first down and more. Terrific misdirection. And it looks like that was McColgan, number 7, who ended up with the ball. Let's see, it was Kinnan McColgan, and he gets the first down to the 48-yard line of Frontier.
Good for an Eagles first down.
Was a fantastic,
first and 10,
executed
around
play.
the 47-yard
Everybody
line.
coming one way, all of a sudden McColgan's going the other way, and Brady Pareda might have saved a touchdown with that tackle.
Number 7, stymieing the other number 7. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Eagles, so they do convert on 4th down. Now they go center of the line, and a lot of pushing, a lot of shoving, but all that effort for no gain. Let's see who gets up out of the bottom of the pile here. The ball carrier was number 4, Luis Salgado.
Number 4,
and
Luis Salgado on the carry. Short gain, brings up 2nd and a long 9.
Half yard, we'll give him a yard.
Yeah, a couple carries now for Salgado, 2 yards.
10 minutes left to play first half. We are still scoreless. Who will score first tonight? Eagles will send a receiver. Get us to the right, coming in motion, but the inside give, Jake Kostak, not a lot of room there. But he makes a nice game, brings it inside the 45-yard line, down to the 44 of the Hawks before he gets pushed back.
Number 10, Jake Kostic on the carry, gain
That'll bring
for 2
about
yards.
3rd and about 6 or so.
Yeah, Connor James found himself not in a
Number
good
9,
position.
Connor
Able to
James
get
on
his
the tackle.
arms wrapped around him, try to pull him back.
3rd and 6.
He was able to fall forward for a couple extra yards there.
3rd down, 6 yards to go here. The ball just inside the 45-yard line of Frontier in this scoreless game. Jackson Spearant started that off and then flung something at the bench. He'll go right back out there to his defensive back position. 3rd and 6 from the Frontier 45-yard line. And the pitch on the left side goes to Larson. And he got it close to the stick. He brings it inside the 40. Let's see exactly where they'll spot him down. No, they pull it back.
Number 3, Patrick
to
Larson
around the
on
42.
the carry.
So they're 1 for 1 on 4th down conversions on this
6.
drive. It'll be 4th and about 3 or 4.
Yeah, little doubt they'll go here after just
Jackson
going
Spearance
from their
on the
own
tackle.
end on 4th and 5.
The ball's at around the 42. They need to get to the 38. All right, they come up to the line here on 4th down. They converted last time on 4th and 6. Let's see what they do this time. Pitch goes to right side, and unable to get there. Larson got stood up right at the Frontier 40-yard line.
Patrick Larson on the carry.
Carter Robinson.
Tackled by number 15.
And they're going the
Carter
other way.
Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson got him.
Turnover and
Levi
downs.
Pickard
The Red
came up
Hawks
to
will start
finish 'em
1st and
off.
10 on their own 40.
Boy, if you like defense, folks, this is the game for you.
Yeah.
These guys are hitting hard.
Now the Hawks will have, I think, their best starting field position of the game. Nose of the ball on their own 40.
Yeah, it is, yes. Yeah. Their initial drive was inside the 40. Double wing formation. Coming in motion, Garrett Dredge. They'll run it to the right. Inside carry, though, goes to the fullback, Julian
Number
Adams.
99, Julian Adams on the
And
carry.
Julian
Gain
brings
of
the
about
ball
2
from
yards.
the 40 to the 42. We'll give him a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, 2 carries, 4 yards, 2 yards on each for the big fullback Adams.
Scott Dredge wanting to keep Easthampton's defense honest. Now, want them to forget about the fullback. Of course, Frontier runs the two
and 8.
fullbacks. They alternate running the plays in. 2nd down and 8 from the 42. Frontier moving right to left here in the second. Dredge in motion. And the option goes to the right side. Last second pitch to Dredge along the right sideline. First down and more to the 40. Slips. Maintains his footing down to the 38 of Easthampton, and a Red Hawk first down.
Number 2, Garrett Dredge
19-20,
on a long carry.
20,
Good for a Red Hawk
and yeah,
first
looks like he
down.
might have been able to get a little bit further, but
Number 14, Noah
absolutely
Geddes
lost
on the
his
tackle.
footing.
Jacoby Merrill limping just a bit as he comes off the field. Looks like he'll be okay. Comes right back to Coach Dredge.
Tell you what, James is doing a nice
First
job.
and 10
with
around the
those pitches,
38-yard
really
line for
leading
the Red Hawks.
Dredge down the field as he's approaching the ball. Give him a good head of steam.
Merrill's actually going to take a seat on the bench, so he might not be out there. He's with one of the Frontier assistants. First down from the 38-yard line. Dredge again in motion to the right. Connor James will take it himself. He faked the handoff and found a little seam and then got pulled back by Colin Hogan, but not before he made a nice gain. 2nd down.
Number 9, Connor James on the carry.
Draw
Good for
there.
about
Give him a
5
gain of
yards.
5, so 19 yards.
Number
for
2, Colin Hogan on the
quarterback
back.
James on a couple of carries.
They are looking at Jacoby Merrill's right leg, his right foot, and the bench is kind of screening my line of vision, but they look like they're wrapping him up right now, wrapping up his
around the
ankle.
32-yard line.
Ankle there.
It was a gain of 6 by Connor James. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Ball just outside the 30-yard line of Easthampton. Now they'll go shotgun formation with Dredge back there. And the handoff goes to Connor James. That play did not work. Connor got wrapped up, Sean, almost as soon as he got his mitts on the football.
Yeah,
Number 9, Connor James on the
lose
carry.
a yard there.
No gain.
Garrett Dredge played quarterback here earlier in his career, as did his brother Aiden Dredge. Remember, we watched him run up and down the field during his career out of that quarterback position.
3rd and 5 for the Red Hawks.
To see Garrett Dredge wasn't going to be the starting quarterback this season. He was last year, but certainly moving him to the backfield paid dividends for the Red Hawks, putting James in at quarterback.
James under center. Pareda comes in motion. They give it to him on a sweep off. Easthampton was waiting for him. Luis Salgado, the first man to meet him. He's dropped
Number
for a
7,
loss.
Brady Pareda on the carry.
It'll be 4th down. So after that great run by Dredge, nothing doing on this particular set of downs.
No, they're really doing a nice job cutting off the corners there. Pareda normally can get that thing to the outside and down the field a little bit.
Bring up a 4th and 8.
In this case, he's actually going to lose a yard or so.
Yeah, the ball now back out to the 35-yard line, where it'll be 4th and 8 from there.
Got to go here. See the Red Hawks punting this thing.
They need to get down to around the 28, 27-yard line to keep this drive going. Let's see if they can do it. They're going to run the play, obviously. No punting here. Under center, Connor James. He's back to pass, looking downfield, throwing a deep ball right side's got a man open, in and out of the hands of Pareda. It falls incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Number
Pareda
9, Connor
cut
James
in
pass.
behind another receiver and a defender. It looked like he had a clear path
on downs.
to catch that
Eagles will take
football,
over.
just
First
couldn't
and
come
10
up with it.
At around their 35-yard line.
Well thrown ball there by James.
So back and forth we go, Sean.
Yeah.
And we did have that 1 4th down conversion by Easthampton, but boy, both of these defenses have been a tough nut to crack so far here tonight.
I don't know if we've had a scoreless first half this season. Looking at the potential for that with 4:20 to play here.
I don't think we have.
Oh.
First down and 10 from the 35-yard line, and that's going to be
Oh.
a penalty. Flags everywhere. I mean, every
Flags on
official
the
threw
flag.
the flag, and the reason they did is because, much like Frontier a moment ago, Easthampton had 2 players in motion at the same time.
Boy, and every one of them saw it too. So yeah,
Penalty
they were just
against the
raining
Eagles.
flags there for a second.
So the ball will get marked back to the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 15 from
for the
there.
Eagles.
We're
At
down
their own
to
30.
4:16 to play here in the first half. And as Sean mentioned, we are still scoreless. We've had one team in the red zone. That was Frontier. They got the ball down to the 7, 1st and goal. Ended up going back to the 10. and turned it over on downs from there. Shotgun formation. Hogan gives to Jake Kostek on the left side, gets around the corner, slips through a couple of tackles, and then gets run out of bounds in front of his own bench at around the 37-yard line
Number
or so.
10, Jake Kostek for the Eagles.
That'll bring about second down and 9.
Yeah, he'll get back all the
Gain of about
yards
6.
that they lost
Knocked out
on
of
the
bounds.
penalty, plus
Out
a
of
yard.
bounds. It'll be second and 9.
Running out of bounds stops the clock. Neither team has used a timeout yet here in the first half. And curious to see if the Hawks can get a stop here on second and long. It might be a little bit early to start using the timeout. You're still just under 4 minutes.
Second down, 9 to go for Easthampton. 37-yard line. And they're going to run on the right side for maybe just a yard there.
Number 10, Jake Kostek on the
It was
carry.
Kostek on the carry. And they're going to spot
10,
him down
Jacoby
pretty
Merrill
much
on
the
the
same
tackle.
spot, 37-yard line. So that'll bring about third down and 9 now.
No
with
gain,
3:33
third and
to
9.
play here in the half.
Yeah, ran right into Dredge and tried to bounce it inside, but nothing doing there. So clock is rolling. 3:23 in the first half to go here. 3rd and 9.
Pistol formation. Coming motion is Larson. He'll take it on a sweep. Looks to turn the corner, does so, but closing late. It was Brady Pareda
Number
bringing
3,
him
Patrick
down.
Larson
Gain
for
of
the
a
Eagles.
couple, but now it'll be
Tackled
fourth
by number
down
7,
and
Brady
a good
Pareda.
7 here, Sean.
Yeah, they've done a nice job containing
They'll bring up a
Kostek so
fourth
far tonight.
and
5 carries,
7.
17 yards.
Some really good open field tackling here tonight for
Yeah.
both teams.
Yeah, quick to the ball. Solid tackling. Clock still rolling. Hawks not going to use a timeout quite yet as they're about to get this ball back. You would assume.
I'd like to
Easthampton's
remind you
going
that the
to punt this
concession
ball
stands
here.
open. Please support Frontier Regional High School.
And I am looking on the sideline and on the field. I guess Merrill is back out there, number 10, I believe so. That's good news. We
Yep.
figured maybe.
Yeah, look like they were wrapping them.
Yeah, he's out there. I can see him right now. Middle linebacker. Shotgun formation. 4th down, our first punt of the night, and it's going to take a side kick out of bounds.
punt is
Wow,
touched
very
down
short
around the
punch shot. That did
40-yard
not go
line.
very far at all.
It'll be first and 10, Red
43-yard
Hawks.
line, 1st and 10 for the Red Hawks. With 2:13 and 3 timeouts to work with here.
Yeah, Easthampton used as much time as they could from the play clock before they snapped that ball. And trying to limit the amount of time the Hawks would have, but yeah, left them with 2 minutes and 13 seconds. As you said, all 3 timeouts remaining, so plenty of time if the Hawks can get something going here. Try to
First and
get
10.
in the end zone before the half ends.
Coming up, of course, the Bear Country High School football halftime report. Pistol formation. James kicks it over to Garrett Dredge on the right side. Flag comes in behind the play, and judging by the reaction of Connor James, this one's coming back.
I believe
Number
it
2,
is.
Garrett
Yeah, I
Dredge
think
on the
Julian
carry.
Adams
Flag on the play.
is going to get flagged back there.
Did you see Connor? Just it's like, yeah, that's on us.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Against the Red Hawks.
let's see what the call is going to be, but I think it's going to be a. It could be a 15-yard. It's going to be a 10-yarder. All right.
Yep. So holding.
Holding for 10 yards.
Brings it back to the
and
34-yard
20.
line. First down and
At
20. Tonight's
the
game brought to you
34-yard
by
line.
the Original Tire Company, Whitty's Funeral Home, Lundgren Honda, the Greenfield Police Association, and by Taylor Real Estate. Easthampton representing here tonight. Coming in motion is Brady Pareda. He'll get the pitch. Using that speed, gets around the corner, tiptoeing the sidelines, runs out of bounds up around
Number 7,
midfield.
Brady
We'll
Pareda
see.
on the carry.
The official's going to bring it back to around the 47-yard line.
Number 2, Colin Hogan on the
Gain of
tackle for
11
the
on that
Eagles.
carry.
Colin Hogan was the man who came up with the
Gain of
tackle. He
about
is the
12.
leading tackler
Second
for
and
this
8.
Easthampton team.
Say a gain of 12, so Parade up to 23 yards on 8 carries.
From the 46-yard line.
Second down and 8 from the 46. Out of the gun, Connor James sends Dredge in motion to the right, sets up, throws over the middle, just overshot Levi Pickard at the 25-yard line.
Number 9, Connor
And a
James
flag
on the pass.
in the Frontier
Incomplete.
backfield.
Flag on the
Almost looked
play.
like they were setting up a screen with as many Easthampton Eagles were in the backfield coming after James, but he was taking a long shot.
I just saw head coach Scott Dredge. He turned, looked up in the sky, and went, oh.
Pass was intended for number 5, Levi
It's
Pickard.
going to go on the Hawks, much to the frustration
Penalty
and
against the
chagrin
Redhawks.
of head
10-yard
coach Scott
holding.
Dredge is going to bring the ball back to the 36. Frontier's going to call a
Timeout,
timeout.
Redhawks.
We'll take the break as well. 1:45 to play here in the first half. And on the Greenfield Savings Bank scoreboard, we are scoreless. Back after these. Of Greenfield and by Meineke Car Care Center.
Second and 18 for the Redhawks.
Second down 18 for the Redhawks. Ball now back on the 37-yard line. A high snap out of the shotgun to Connor James, and that blew up the play. He goes down back at the 30-yard line. It was that snapshot that threw everything off.
Yeah, again, he had to go up
Number 9,
high
Connor
for it. Looked
James,
as though he was
sack.
going to try to run, and
Number
then he
68.
cocked the arm like he was going to pass. But
Travis
by that
Carpenter.
time, he had nowhere to look downfield. Now the rain
They'll be
is coming
third and
down here a
18.
little bit.
I'm surprised
Third and
it's
22.
rain. It feels cold enough to be snowing, and we understand it's snowing at your home in Petersham, so I'm guessing in Athol and in Orange, they may be seeing some of the white stuff.
Absolutely.
Under center now, Connor James. They do a double reverse, and Dredge got blown up behind the play. Terrific job of reading that by Patrick Larson. Brings them down for a loss, and this drive was
Number
miserable,
2,
and it's
Jared
really
Dredge
starting
on
to
the
come down all
carry.
of a sudden.
Yeah, and Easthampton's going to take a timeout here, I
Number
believe.
10.
Yeah. They're going to stop the
Jake
clock at
Costick on
57
the tackle.
seconds.
They'll bring up
They're going to get the ball
fourth.
back.
And Garrett Dredge is limping noticeably
down.
as he heads off the field. We'll take a quick break here. 57 seconds left in the half. On the Greenfield Savings Bank scoreboard, 0-0.
24.
We're back after this.
Oh, good bounce.
Fourth and
Punt by
24.
number
They
7,
punt it
Brady
out
Burrito.
over the head of Easthampton's defense,
way
and a
down to
nice
the
Red Hawk
Eagles'
roll
30.
all the way down to the 30-yard line. And I wish folks you could see this. Sheets of
45
rain coming
seconds
down,
left
being
for
blown by
first
the
half.
wind.
The Eagles will
Yeah,
start
very,
first and 10 at the 30.
Creepy looking, actually, a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm taking a video of this
Yeah, look
because
at the light towers, and you can see it all kind of
I
swirling.
want to share this with my peeps. I'm really not much on social anymore. I know you're not so much a social guy anymore, but this is too cool not to show our listeners. This video I'm going to be posting it. People are going to think, why does he keep talking? Folks, I'm on the radio live
Doing a game.
as I record this. Sheets of rain coming down from north to south across the field down here at Frontier. That is cool. All right, back to the game. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. Pitch goes back to Larson. Not a lot there. Tried the left side, ran right into Jacoby Merrill. Got another tackle. He's got to be getting close to 100 here.
Oh, he's had at least 3 or 4.
First down carry by number 3, Patrick Larson. Number 10,
Easthampton will
Jacoby
burn another
Merrill on
timeout
the tackle.
here.
We'll take another timeout. 30 seconds left to play here
And
in the
10.
first half.
Timeout,
Greenfield
Eagles.
Savings Bank scoreboard. Easthampton nothing, Frontier nothing. Bear Country 95.3.
For the Eagles,
Comes right
from
to
their
the
own
line of
30.
scrimmage. Second and 10 from their own 30-yard line. 30 seconds left in a scoreless half. Handoff goes to Salgado. Left side, nothing doing. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe not. A quick timeout
Number
call
4, Louis
by
Delgado
Easthampton.
on the carry.
And
No gain.
we'll take another
Timeout,
timeout.
Eagles.
23 seconds left
It'll
to
be
play here in
third
the
and
half.
10.
We are scoreless on the Greenfield Savings Bank scoreboard. I think he'll be the rain
With 29 seconds
letting
left
up
in
a
the
little
first
bit.
half, the Eagles have a third
Yeah,
and
the
10
rain,
on their
same.
own
I
30.
think the wind, boy, the way it was carrying it across the field, it really was something to see.
And Garrett Dredge still on the bench. He is hurt.
Yeah, we may have seen the last of Garrett.
Yeah, he was really having trouble getting off the field. Third down and 10. Back to pass. Hogan throws over the head, trying to hook up
Number 2, Colin
with
Hogan's
Patrick
pass
Larson.
incomplete.
Overshot him, and now it
Intended for
is
number
4th down
3.
and 10. Clock is out. 18 seconds left
Patrick
here in the
Larson.
half.
Well, the Red Hawks have only used 1 timeout. You're going
Number
to
6,
assume
Jackson
the
Spears
Eagles are
on
going to
the
punt this
coverage.
ball away, and
4th
we'll
and
see
10.
where the Red Hawks will end up with it. But they might have a couple of shots before the end of this half. And they are going to line up in punt formation.
And Brady Pareda will
Back
go
for the
back
punt, number 7, Brady
to
Pareda.
right around the 45-yard line to get the boot, and the kick goes right to 50-yard line. Goes out of bounds right there. So, all right, 12 seconds left in the half.
Punt goes
No
out of
Garrett
bounds around
Dredge
the
right
50.
now.
It'll be 1st and 10.
So
Red
we'll
Hawks.
see if they can take a shot here. Maybe 2 plays, perhaps.
James is 1 of 4 passing. Just completed that little 2-yard swing pass out to Dredge earlier.
He had Levi Pickert
Yeah.
open down around the 25-yard line. Had he able to catch him in stride, he kind of overshot him. Had he made that connection, that may have gone for 6. 1 score might do it tonight, folks.
Right.
1 score might do it. All right, let's see what Frontier does. With 12 seconds left in the half, Connor James calling out the signals. Takes the snap. He's back to pass. Stops and then gets popped. Ripped down at the 42-yard line, and it looks like that will end the half. Is Frontier going to call? No.
Nope.
That'll
That
be the
will
end of
do
the
it.
first half
Halftime here
with the
in
score.
South Deerfield,
Frontier
and our
0,
score on the Greenfield
Easthampton
Savings
0.
Bank scoreboard: the Easthampton Eagles nothing, the Frontier Red Hawks nothing. The Bear Country High School football halftime report coming up next on Bear Country 95.3. South Deerfield, the Frontier Red Hawks and the Easthampton Eagles. Jeff Terrell, Sean Hubert, studio producer is Dave Reno. All right, let me take a second here, and I mean literally a second, to give you the scoring summary from the first half. Are you ready, folks? Here we go. That's it.
That was it.
That was it.
Yeah, if you like no scoring,
Yeah.
this is the game for you. I mean, well, you're a defensive. I mean, you love a 1-0 baseball game, right? I mean, like a pitcher's duel.
I like pitchers duels. I like I like offense too.
Yeah.
Here's where I'm going with it. Remember that playoff game a couple of years ago when the Bills and the Chiefs they scored like a combined 5 touchdowns. It went back. It was almost too much like a video game.
6 lead changes in the last quarter.
I mean, it was
it
exciting.
Yeah.
But I was like, will somebody please play defense?
Yeah,
well,
right.
let me tell you what. We have 22 kids that are playing defense here tonight, Sean.
Again, Jacoby Merrill. We've called his name a whole bunch of times on tackles. They were telling us he's 10 tackles shy of 100 on the season, so another milestone for these Red Hawks. Again, we've got a couple of 1,000-yard rushers in Dredge and Pareda. Hopefully, we will see Garrett Dredge back on the football field. And boy, I'll tell you, the skies opened up and things just started to go south there for the Red Hawks at the end of that drive. And Dredge got pulled down awkwardly, and he had a hard time getting off the field. You could see it was a leg, knee. Couldn't tell exactly what, but not sure if we will see him. Hopefully, we will.
Yeah, certainly I hope that is the case, that he'll be able to make a go of it, because if not, we've seen him play his last high school football.
Yep.
And that would be a real drag to not being able to see him come up. But yeah, he couldn't place really any weight on it, Sean. He was just walking as gingerly as you can walk to get to the bench.
Yeah, little short hops there, yeah.
And Easthampton, I mean, give them a lot of credit. I mean, Frontier's a big play offense, usually with Garrett Dredge and Brady Perea making big plays. But, Garrett had, about a 22-yard run or so, I think, at one point. Had a really nice run along that right sideline. Brady can get it done. But Easthampton's defense, they have blown up a lot of plays tonight.
Yeah, Dredge 7 carries, 47 yards in that first half. Pareda ended up with 8 carries and 23 yards. Connor James had 3 carries for 18, and Julian Adams had a pair of carries for 4 yards. So, yeah, neither team giving up an awful lot. When you take a look at what Easthampton did there in the first half, McKeegan had the best carry. He had 1 carry for 16 yards, but Kostick, 5 carries, 17 yards. Delgado, 3 carries, just 2 yards. And Patrick Larson, 5 carries and 10 yards. So, yeah, not a lot of offense either way in this game so far.
All right, so we are scoreless here at halftime. We'll take our first break here on the Bear Country High School Football Halftime Report. We're back with more from South Deerfield after these. Bear Country 95.3.
We didn't even talk about the Patriots, but boy, am I glad they don't play Thursday night every Thursday.
Yeah.
I stay up till midnight to watch that thing.
Dominant performance against the Jets. 9
Number
victories.
3, Larson back for the Eagles.
9 victories for the season.
Took them last 2 seasons to get 8.
Yeah, 8 in a row and 9 overall this year. Who knows? Maybe they've lost for the last time this year. Who knows? Phillips kicks it down to the 22-yard line. And getting ripped down was number 3, Patrick Larson.
Phillips kicks returned by number 3, Patrick Larson.
Get that to run around the 30-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by Carter
Up to the
Robinson getting
30-yard line of the
downfield,
Eagles.
getting 2 hands wrapped
Well, they'll
around
start
the
first and 10.
waist. Not giving them any forward momentum. Rip them down right there.
Once we get to the end of this football game, we'll reveal the Bear Country High School Football Player of the Game, brought to you by attorney Leah Phillips, Regera Real Estate, and Greenfield Savings Bank.
Yep. Hawks missing a guy. Got a guy running out on the field.
They only had 10. And did he make the
He
tackle?
made the tackle. He really did.
They went to the center of the line and a short run. And coming in very late was Ryder Savage, the freshman. And he never got into his set position. Then he made the stick.
Coach, you want me? You want me? Me, Coach? Yeah. And he ran out, and as soon as he hit his spot, they ran right at him.
And he made the tackle.
That could be a new thing, maybe, huh? Have your lineman come running. You got a head start.
That was awesome.
That was perfect.
I can't wait to see that on the YouTube video with FCAT.
Fantastic.
That was so cool. All right, the handoff goes. Kostek loses his footing as he was heading right towards Levi Pickard. So he gained
10, Jay
about
Kostek
a
on the
yard.
carry.
Yeah, we're going to
About
be
a
yard.
yard.
It'll be 3rd down and long now.
Yeah, not sure
Number
if he would have
5,
made
Levi
too
Pickard
much
on the
more out
tackle.
of that had he not slipped, as you said.
3rd and 7.
Heading right towards Pickard.
37-yard line. Check that, 33-yard line, 3rd and 7. First down marker is at the 40. Eagles moving left to right here in the second half. Pistol formation, Hogan calling the signals. And sweep on the left side. Nothing doing, getting wrapped up and ripped down was Patrick Larson. It'll be 4th and long.
Number 3, Patrick Larson on the carry for the Eagles.
To the line of scrimmage
No gain,
there,
brings
so
up 4th down.
looks like we're going to have a 3 and out. Eagles likely, although they did go on 4th down from about this part of the field at one point in the first half. I don't know if that's how you want to start the second half in a scoreless game.
Yeah, it's rolling the dice, but I think they are going to run a play here. No. Here in punt formation. Goes back, boots it away. Fair catch called for at the 38-yard line by
7,
Brady Pareda. And that's where
catch.
Frontier will begin
Red
their
Hawks will start
first
and
second
10
half possession.
around their
9:57 to play
37-yard
here,
line.
third quarter. We remain scoreless.
Yeah, I always question when a team wins the toss and defers. Give the Red Hawks the ball first there in the first half, and turns out that ended up being a good call for them, and they're able to take that second half kick and weren't able to do very much with that at all. 3 and a punt, and now the Hawks get the ball back.
Well, Frontier's opening drive, I mean, they got it down to the red zone. They had 3 or 4 first downs. They had it 1st and goal from the 7, unable to score. Garrett Dredge now has a jacket on.
Yeah. No helmet.
Yeah, that's just too bad. Not how I wanted this to go. No one wanted that. The pitch goes on the right side. That ball was out, but they're going to say, did it go out of bounds, or are they going to say
carry by number 4?
No, that was
Noah
a pitch that ended up out
Lost
of bounds
the
for a
yard.
loss of a yard.
Yeah.
He's
Second and
down
11.
Yeah, that pitch was behind the line of scrimmage, so that was a free ball after it caromed off his hands, but looks like fortunately for the Hawks, it rolled out of bounds, so they're going to lose a yard, but it could have been worse.
Eagles who are ball hawking. Both of these teams ball hawking tonight.
Yeah.
2nd down and 11. Connor James coming in motion is Pareda. But they go up the middle, a nice gain, and first down or close to. It will be a first down for Frontier. And who got up out of the bottom? That was
Merrill?
That was Merrill, Jacoby Merrill.
Jacoby Merrill on the carry.
Nice carry. And I
Gain of
thought,
about 10.
I
It'll
thought
be-
they had said first down. They did. Okay,
they
the
are-
chain game
nope,
didn't move
first
at
down.
first. I thought they had indicated first down. It was. Nice play there by Merrill.
Good play fake by James. I was convinced he still had the ball, but Merrill had it going up the middle. First carry for him gets him 11 yards.
First down and 10 at the 48-yard line. And here comes Noah Pareda and dragged down from behind. Nice open field tackle
Number 4,
by Colin
Noah Pareda on the carry. Gain of
by
about
Colin
3.
Hogan.
Tackled by number 2 for the
But
Eagles,
he,
Colin Hogan.
did make a 2-yard gain to the 50 for Noah Pareda. So Noah is playing the role right now of Garrett Dredge.
Yeah, looking at the future of Red Hawks football here. Just a sophomore, Noah.
Yeah, he's had several snaps. Not so much tonight, but earlier in the year he's seen plenty of action actually. On 2nd down, it goes to Brady, but play was blown up. It was kind of behind him. It was on the ground, and then he picked it up and then got knocked down by Patrick Larson.
On the carry.
A big
Tackled
loss
by number
back to
3,
the
Colin,
45-yard line.
Number 3,
they're gonna
Patrick
lose about
Larson.
7 yards on that there.
Loss on the play will bring up 3rd and
That will
12.
bring up 3rd down and 12. 7:40 to play, third quarter. We remain scoreless. Only one team has been in the red zone tonight. That was the Hawks on their opening drive, and they turned it over on downs.
Merrill out, Adams back in.
Red Hawks break the huddle on 3rd and 12 from their own 45-yard line. They're moving right to left here in the 3rd. It comes to Noah Pareda, and he finds a seam, cuts back towards the right. Got pulled down, but he did bring it to around the 46-yard line,
Number 4,
a
Noah
few yards
Pareda on
shy
the
of a
carry.
first down. A makeable 3rd down
Tackled by
coming up.
number
Yeah, nice job there
22.
by Noah. A couple carries, 10 yards, and it's going to give him a 4th and
Zach
about
Rappa.
3 yards. We'll call
They'll
it.
bring up 4th and
Imagine
3.
the Hawks have got to go here.
They'll go here. And
Gain of 9 yards.
I don't know, that last carry that Jacoby Merrill's back out there, he did a really nice job last time. I might go right back to number 10. And they will, right up the middle. He's got the first down, another big gainer, breaks through, and he takes it inside the 35-yard line. Oh, Jacoby.
Number 10, Jacoby
With a
Merrill
little help
for
from
Red
his
Hawk
friends.
first down.
Little tush push, you mean,
No,
kind
they
of,
were
or a
pushing the-
variation of it?
Pushing the tush, but they were all kind of heading in that direction, and the whole scrum just kept on moving. So another big gain there for
First
Merrill.
and 10,
I
Red
loved that
Hawks
call.
at
I
around
think-
the Eagles'
I think
33-yard
Coach
line.
Dredge obviously saw what you and I did. Give it to number 10 again, and it worked. First down and 10 from the 32-yard line. Yeah, they're going to go right up the middle again, and Jacoby Merrill breaks through, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown!
Red Hawk touchdown by number 10, Jacoby Merrill.
32-yard
Good for a
touchdown run by
33-yard
Jacoby
touchdown.
Merrill. He was a beast on this last drive.
Yeah, he looked great. Third carry, 55 yards on that drive, and essentially it's because Garrett Dredge is out of the game, so we're seeing a couple of different ball carriers here on this drive. Merrill, we saw Noah Pareto with some carries as well, and it ends up being Merrill with the big run and the touchdown and the first points of the game.
Comes at the 6:03 mark here of the third quarter. 32-yard run by Jacoby Merrill. Hawks will go for 2. And they give it right back to Jacoby again, and he takes it center of the line, and he did not get in.
Jacoby Merrill on the
All right,
carry.
we'll take a break here.
The
6:03
two-point
to play
conversion is no
here
good.
in the third quarter. Greenfield
Red Hawks
Savings Bank
6,
scoreboard.
Eagles
It's
0.
Frontier 6, Easthampton nothing. Bear Country 95.3. That's
Kick is picked up by number 3, Patrick Larson. Gain of about 4 on the return. Be first and 10 for the Eagles.
All right, Frontier's kick, very dangerous. It kind of was bouncing around there. Went off the hands of Noah Geddes of Easthampton, then picked up by one of his teammates, and he brought the ball back to around the 37-yard line, and
First
that's
and
where
10 at
the Eagles will
37-yard
begin.
line.
I think it was Larson ended up with it there.
But now the Eagles trailing by 6. First down carry, a nice gainer over the left side, and that was Larson, I believe, number 3. Let's see who comes up.
Number 3, Patrick Larson
Yeah,
on
it
the
was
carry.
Patrick.
Gain of about 9.
It'll be second down and short.
1.
Well, he had 6 carries for 10 yards before that one, so almost doubled his yards there, up to 19 now on his 7th carry.
Second down and 1. Shotgun formation. No, check that. Pitch is going to go on the right side. It will go for a first down. Little spin move at the end there. Nicely done there by Patrick Larson. Ran left, ran right this time, and they'll move the sticks.
Yeah, busted out a little
Number
spin at the end
7
of
on
that
the
to get
carry.
the first down.
Kenyon McColgan. Good for Eagles first down.
Right at the midfield stripe.
Do we have any Dolphins around here, do we? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
We do have a lot of NFL team names
Yeah.
for locally playing
First and
tonight.
10
We have the
Eagles at
Lions
around the
playing
50.
tonight. We have the Bears,
The
Eagles. We have the Eagles playing tomorrow.
and tonight.
We have the Orioles playing tonight, but they're a baseball team. Belchertown. And taking it over the left side for a short gain from the 50 down to the Red Hawk 47-yard line.
Julian Adams got him first.
We're waiting to hear word from up top, the booth above us on the roof of the press box here, about the
First down carry was good for 4 yards. They'll bring up second
100th
and 6.
season tackle for Jacoby Merrill, has the lone score of the game. He's in line for player of the game, I would think.
I'll tell you, he had a good half a dozen tackles there in the first half.
Got to be close. Second down and 6. Pitch goes to the left side. And taking it was Patrick Larson.
Number 3,
Brings
Patrick
it
Larson on
inside
the
the
carry.
45, down to around the 43.
Tackle by number
We'll
10,
call it
Jacoby
3rd
Merrill.
and 4 from there.
Another tackle for
Bring
Merrill.
up 3rd and 4.
Big third down play here.
Patrick Larson, just a sophomore. 6 foot, 155 pounds. And let's see what Coach Kyle
34.
Dragon and the Eagles come up with on 3rd down and 4, trailing by 6. And it's going to go to Larson on a counter play, only a gain of 1. If that, it'll be 4th and about 3 or 4 here.
Yeah, leading rusher for the team coming into this one, the 494 games. Also,
Number 3,
leading
Patrick
receiver
Larson on the
with
carry.
17 catches
Tackled
for
by number
304
10,
yards.
Jacoby Merrill. 4th and 3.
Tackle was made there by Merrill. Max Hunter, number 75, also helping out. All right, so 4th down and 3. Colin Hogan goes to the sideline to talk to Coach Dragon. Dragon took over the program a couple of years ago after the unexpected off-season death of their former coach, Matt Bean.
We were there for a tribute to him for the opener that season.
4th down and 3 on the right side, and Frontier does a great job stretching it out, and the quarterback Hogan got belted after only a gain of 1.
Number
It'll
2,
be
Colin
1st
Hogan on
down,
the carry.
Frontier going the
Tackled by
other way.
number
Yeah,
6.
Jackson Spearance,
Jackson
Noah
Spearance.
Pareto there as well.
Turnover on downs.
Looked like
The
he was
Red
gonna
Hawks
try
will
to
start
turn it up
1st
just
and
a little
10
bit quicker and
at
couldn't
about their
do
own
it.
43-yard line.
Like the play call, but Frontier was ready to deal with it. And with 2:11 to play, 3rd quarter, Frontier leading 6-0. They go back on
Yeah,
offense.
good stop there for the Hawks.
Ball's on the 43-yard line. Again, we're seeing a lot of Noah Pareto now after the injury to Dredge, and unfortunately Dredge has left the facility here. It's Noah Pareto. He tries the left side, cuts back to the right, still going. He's got the 1st down into Eagle territory, down to the Easthampton 46.
Number 4, Noah Pareto on the carry. Good for 11 yards and a 1st down for the Red Hawks.
Here in the second
Tackled
half,
by
and
number
yeah,
10,
Garrett had come out
Jake Kostick for the
in the
Eagles.
second half. And
1st
they-
and 10
he was over on
Frontier
the bench, got some hugs from some teammates. And
at the
they
46-yard
just-
line
they
of
just
the
put him
Eagles.
in the cart here just a few minutes ago, get him back to the locker room.
Well, Noah will be a junior next fall, so he'll be one of the main guys. But now it's big brother Brady Pareto on the right side. Steps out of a tackle, then gets kind of tackled high and then pushed back. But a nice gain nonetheless. Brings it
Carry by
inside the
number 7,
35-yard
Brady
line.
Pareto. Gain
Rather
of
inside
about
the
5
45-yard
yards.
line.
Bring up 2nd and 5.
They've done a pretty good job containing him so far tonight. That was his 10th carry and just 20 yards for Brady, but of course he can bust one at any moment.
Down to 1:20 to play, 3rd quarter. Frontier 6, Easthampton nothing. Jacoby Merrill's 32-yard touchdown run, the difference in this one. Coming in motion, Brady Pareto to the right. Inside give, inside the 40-yard line. And that was,
There's a big guy there.
who got up there, Julian?
Yep.
Yeah, it was Julian Adams.
Number 99, Julian
Short
Adams on the
gain,
carry.
brought it down to the 39-yard line. It'll be 3rd and
Good for
3 from
about
there.
2
Needs to
yards.
get to
It'll
the
be 3rd and 3.
36. Now Julian will come off. Jacoby Merrill back in. Merrill's had a big 3rd quarter, offensively and defensively. Under center, Connor James. Inside give goes to Noah Pareto, spun out of a tackle, goes on the left side, and then gets belted after just a short gain. Oh, and a big shove at the end. Pareto got knocked down by one of these Hampton defenders well after the whistle.
Well,
Not sure what
Number
he was
4,
thinking. That
Noah
was a
Pareto on the
blatant
carry.
penalty,
Flags on a play.
and that's going to be a
Tackled by number
15-yarder.
he was a little upset
Colin
there, and
Hogan.
rightfully so, but a nice job there by Levi Pickert to come on over and not allow him to get angry enough to commit a penalty himself. And you saw Coach Dredge come right out on the field and talking to him as well.
Oh, wait a minute. They did get one of the Frontier players, so it's offsetting. So it will not be a 15-yard penalty. The flag didn't come in until well after the play was whistled dead.
Yeah, we must have seen the
Offsetting penalties will bring up 3rd and 3.
I didn't see the first penalty against the Hawks.
39-yard line, 3rd and 3. And they go up the middle, and it's going to, well, let's see here.
The ball came out.
Ball came out, and Easthampton came up with it, but then the official was holding the flag in his hand. No, he's putting it back in.
Yeah.
So that was a fumble and a turnover, and now Easthampton will take over after the turnover, 1st and 10 from
Eagles
their own
recover
37-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not sure James got a hold on that snap there, and he got hit
At their
right
own
away.
31-yard
He saw
line.
the ball come out. And, yeah, the referee had the flag in his hand. He had still put it away from the last call.
1st down and 10 for the Eagles. They trail 6-0 with 19 seconds left in the 3rd. Out of the shotgun formation, it goes right to Kostex. A little wildcat formation, tries left side, not a lot there. And more guys from both sides kind of getting tied up with each other.
Jake Kostick on the carry.
That was our first turnover of the game, not on downs.
That will end the 3rd quarter. End of 3 here in South
Short
Deerfield.
gain
And on
will
the
be
Greenfield
2nd and 9
Savings
when we
Bank
start the 4th
scoreboard, it's
quarter.
Frontier 6, Easthampton nothing. 4th quarter action next on Bear Country 95.3. 6:03 to play in the 3rd is the difference so far in
Start
this
the
one.
4th quarter.
Frontier 6, Easthampton
And
nothing.
around the 39-yard line of the
Eagles will have it
2nd and
2nd
8.
down
2nd and
9 from their own 38-yard line.
Well, you had said somewhere around that first half that one score might do it in this one, and we've got 12 minutes to go. Hawks lead it by 6-0.
Eagles break the huddle. Now here in the 4th, they'll be moving right to left. Shotgun formation. Hogan back to pass. Flush out of the pocket. Takes off on the right side. Got flags down behind the play. A big gainer's got the 1st down in the Frontier territory, but in all likelihood,
Run
all
by
for
number
now.
2, Colin Hogan.
This will
Flag on the
probably
play.
be a hold
Tackled by number 4, Noah Parita.
on the Eagles. Yeah, it's coming back.
Boy, and he went head over tea kettle too. Noel Pareda got him low.
Penalty against the
Looked right
Eagles.
over, laid it on his head, sprung back up, but you go through all that just to see everybody's going to march back the other way.
Holding penalty for 10 yards.
And that'll bring the ball back to the
2nd and
28-yard
19.
line. Be 2nd down and 19 from there. Early 4th
From the
quarter.
26-yard
Frontier
line.
6, Easthampton nothing. Athol and Mahar both playing at home tonight. Athol against Belchertown, Mahar against Ludlow, and then tomorrow afternoon at 3 at the Tech School in Turners Falls, Franklin Tech taking on Cape Cod Regional Tech in the state vocational tournament. Handoff is going to go to Salgado on a sweep right side, but Frontier extends the play, brings him down after just a short gain. 3rd and long coming up for Easthampton.
Yeah, line got a good push there. It caused him to kind of veer further
Number
into
4,
the
Luis
backfield before he could try to
Salgado
turn it upfield.
on the
and
carry.
You're going to give him a gain of just a yard there.
2-yard gain. Bring up
11
3rd and
minutes left to play
17.
in the game. We have plenty of time.
Now, I'm going to have you text me some updates if you end up heading to that Tech game tomorrow.
They've done well in that tournament in the past. All right, on 3rd down and long, Hogan rolling to the right. Lets it fly late, just had to dump it off as the pressure was coming. Ended up getting
Hogan's
dumped at
pass
the very end of the
incomplete.
play. It's 4th down
4th
and
and
long.
17 for
And
the Eagles.
Frontier will get the ball back here.
Yeah, 0 for 3 passing is Hogan, and really not much of a chance to complete that one there. Receiver tried to come back to the ball, but well underthrown. And yeah, 4th and awfully long here. Eagles gonna have to punt this away with 10:34 to play in the game.
They have the ball at their own 28-yard line. And Brady Pareda will go back to right around his 40 or so to get this. Easthampton's had a lot of short punts. Snap goes back, kick is away. This is a high but short punt. It chases Pareda, goes
hit
off
him.
his knee, and Easthampton gets it. It went right off of Pareda's knee, ends up in the hands of Patrick
Colin
Larson.
Hogan's punt
A
goes to
huge
about the
break
40-yard
for
line.
Easthampton.
Yeah, absolutely nothing he could do about that either. It just hit and kicked directly at him.
The
Again,
Eagles
Luis
recover the
Salgado
ball.
was letting them know
They'll be first and
what
10
had just
at the
happened. We'll
Frontier
shove there,
40-yard
but
line.
no flags. By the time it hit his leg, carrying far enough away, he just couldn't get to that football before Easthampton did.
Now the question, Easthampton, offensively, it's been a struggle here in the muck. It's been a slog, if you will. But they have it first and 10 in Frontier territory at the 40. Let's see if they can convert now. They got a break, but it's meaningless unless they can get into the end zone here. On first down and 10, Hogan pitches it right side. Larson with a nice move. Flag comes in from the backside here
Number
after a
3,
short gain.
Patrick Larson on the
Let's
carry.
see
Flag on
about
the play.
the laundry here.
I'm thinking that's going to go against Easthampton.
It will go against the
Eagles.
Eagles. That is a hold.
Holding,
That'll
10
be a
yards.
10-yarder. It'll be
They'll bring up
first down and
first
20.
and
So you
20.
get that break, Sean, and now you're back at midfield.
Yeah, it didn't help
At the
themselves
50-yard
there.
line.
Fifth penalty of the game against them. It's cost them 40 yards, and those are 10 big yards right there where they're trying to fight, get back in this game.
Well, think about what happens. A hold, that meant one of the Easthampton guys got beat.
Yep.
He got beat by the Frontier guy. Not sure who the infraction was called against, but that's what occurred down there. So from the midfield stripe, it'll be first down and 20 for Easthampton. We're down to
First and 20.
9:35 to play in the football game. 6-0 Red Hawks. Hogan pitches. Here's Kostic on the right side. Keeps it moving forward. Brings it from the 50 down to the 46.
Number 10,
We'll
Jake
give him
Kostic
4.
on the carry.
And it'll be second at about 16 or 17 here.
Yeah, solid.
Number
pitch.
71.
Caustic right in the chest and both
Jack
hands.
Phillips
Looked
on the
as though he had
tackle.
a little bit of a hard time getting his mitts on it, but had a good head of steam.
Gain of about 3 yards. It's
Maybe
second
gain
and
after
17.
4 there, I guess.
Second and 17 from the Frontier 47-yard line. 6-0 Hawks. 8:52 clock moving here in the fourth. Lone score, Jacoby Merrill's third quarter, 32-yard touchdown scamper, he tries to say.
Yeah, you got it.
Out of the pistol. The handoff up the gut. Just another short gain. Positive yardage, but they haven't been able to really break one. It's
Number
Jake
10,
Kostic
Jake Kostic on the
again.
carry.
And it'll be third down and long.
Yeah, 9 carries, 24 yards.
Gain of 4 yards. Third
For Caustic,
and
it is
13.
Larson leading the way on the ground here for Easthampton in his 10 carries and just 26 yards.
tackle was by number 10, Jacoby
Hawks
Merrill.
defense
His 100th
stingy
tackle
all
on the season.
long, right up until last week. And there it
Congratulations,
is.
Jake.
Congratulations to Frontier's Jacoby Merrill. He made the tackle on that last play, his 100th tackle on the season.
That's fantastic.
He hits the century mark. Rolling to the right is Hogan. He has time this time. Now he's flushed out. Heads back towards the left. He's in trouble. Lets it fly late. And it's incomplete. Pareda on the
Number 2,
coverage.
Colin
Intended
Hogan.
receiver
Pass
was
broken up
Patrick
by number
Larson.
7,
It'll be
Brady
fourth
Pareda.
down and
They'll bring up
13.
Yeah, nice
Fourth and
play by
13.
him, cutting in front. He actually had the better opportunity to try to catch that ball, but it's overthrown just slightly. So Colin Hogan now 0 for 4 passing, and it's going to be a fourth and long here, 4th and 13.
Here comes the train.
You can hear it. Where's it going, left or right?
It's coming from the south.
Yeah.
That's just gonna be, I think it's just a freighter. It's, yep.
There he is.
It's beeping at the football fans here.
A little high. Yeah. Thomas.
What's fun is when that
4th and
speed
13.
demon comes down the way.
Yeah.
The Amtracker. Fourth down, will swing pass out of the backfield. It is caught by Larson, and he is dropped down after
Number
a
2,
gain
Colin
of
Hogan's
about
pass.
4
Completed to
or
number 3,
5.
Patrick Larson.
So
Short gain.
he is out of bounds on the far right side, right around the 40, just inside the 40. That's where Frontier will take
Turnover
over
on
on
downs.
downs. First and
Frontier has
10.
a first
They
and
lead
10.
6-0 with 7:39 to play in this one.
Now he said Larson led
At
the
their
team with
40-yard
receptions,
line.
17 of them for 304 yards and 4 touchdowns coming into this game. That was the first completed pass thrown by Colin Hogan, 1 of 5, and just that 5-yarder right there to Larson.
First down and 10 for Frontier. A long drive will seal the deal here. First down and 10, and looks like he's going to keep it himself. No Brady Pareda for just a short gain. Gain of 1 or 2. It'll be second
Number
down
7,
and long.
Brady Pareda on the carry. Good for 2 yards.
Good job keeping Brady bottled
Second
up
and 8.
here tonight. 11th carry, 22 yards. So quick math tells you just 2 yards per carry for Brady tonight.
Again, our player of the game will be revealed on the post-game show. Greenfield Savings Bank, attorney Leah Phillips, and Regera Real Estate sponsor that. Here comes Noah Pareda. Left side, a big run by Pareda, breaks free, left side, he's inside the 30, still going. Noah Pareda ripped down out of bounds in Easthampton territory.
Number 4, Noah Pareda on a long
Oh,
carry.
and we got a Frontier
Good for
player who's
first
hurt.
down for the
Pareda
Red
got
Hawks.
ripped down at the end of that play.
It's not Noah, though. I don't think somebody went down and he was just writhing in pain. We're going to take a break here as they attend to him. We're down to 6:53 to play in the football game. Frontier leading 6-0. We're back after this. Is it Noah, actually?
I don't.
Brady Pareda, who went down, who now has been helped to the sideline by a couple of his teammates with a knee injury, and looks significant, actually. And up goes to the center of the line on first down and 10. After a long run by Noah Pareda, now you got Brady and Garrett Dredge going out to injury in the same game and on their senior night.
Yeah, this is absolutely
No
not
gain on the first down
how
carry.
you wanted to finish.
Second
what
and
was
10.
Really a spectacular season for the Hawks. Again, 8-0 regular season.
That went for no gain for Adams, so it'll be second down and 10 from they're on the 25-yard line. Long snap count. And they try the left side now with Noah Pareda.
Number 4, Noah Pareda on the carry.
And Noah, nice gain of about 40 yards there. It'll be third down.
Gain
and
of 4
6.
yards.
Hawks
Knocked out of
really
bounds.
unchallenged throughout
3rd and 5.
their regular season. They beat every opponent by 2 touchdowns or more.
Ball just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Clock in motion, 5.5 to play in the football game. Frontier leading 6-0. Hunter James now at her center. Long snap count. Gives it to Noah Prida with some blockers on the left side. Noah, and looks like he's got the first down on the far left side of the field. Yeah, they will move the sticks. Big first down there by the Hawks, and they are in the
Good
red
for
zone.
another Red Hawk first
Noah
down.
has looked fantastic here in the second half. 8 carries, 85 yards. Big first down there for the Hawks. Just over 5 minutes to play. Clock rolling. They got the 6-0 lead.
Yeah, the stars of the game tonight, not the usual names that we
First
talk
and 10
about.
around the 11-yard line of the Eagles.
And Brady parade. It's been Noah Prada and Jacoby Merrill's been phenomenal tonight.
I think every Hawks game we've had this season, it's either Ben Dredge or Brady Pareda.
Yep.
And rightfully so.
First down and 10 from just inside the 15-yard line. Hawks looking to put this one away here. They lead by 6 with 4.5 to play. Connor James gets it. Noah Prada left side reading the blocks. He's down near the 5, cutting towards the goal line. And he gets in. Late call by the official. It is a touchdown.
Into the end zone for a Red Hawk touchdown.
And the Red Hawks lead it 12-0.
Wow, this is just
gain of 11 yards on that touchdown run. And the Red Hawks go up 12-0.
Up to 96 yards on the ground, and now he's found himself a touchdown as well, and that's just about going to put it away here with 4:20 to play in the game. 12-0 lead. Now the Hawks will go for 2 as well.
Unsuccessful on their first opportunity. And they'll try again here, trying to make it a 14-point game. James looking over the Eagle D. Takes the snap. He'll roll to the left, throws right corner of the end zone, and it's underthrown, and it's incomplete. We'll take a timeout. 4:20 to play in the football game.
9,
on the
Connor
Greenfield
James'
Savings
pass is
Bank
incomplete.
scoreboard, it's
2-point
now
conversion
Frontier
fails.
12, Easthampton
It's
nothing.
12-0 Red Hawks.
Now set to boot it away. Jack Phillips has it teed up on the 40. It's a line drive kick, and it's jumped on by Geddes.
Phillips kick
Back
recovered
at
by
the
number 14 for the
36-yard
Eagles.
line.
Noah Geddes.
All right, so Easthampton, you have 4:20 to play. You have 3 timeouts, but you haven't had a vertical game at all, Sean. It's been a slog for them.
Yeah, again, and they've not had a huge success running it out of the backfield.
Eagles
either,
will start
but
first and 10
throwing the ball
at their own
tonight, just
36-yard
1 of
line.
5 for 5 yards.
That was on that last drive on 4th down and long. They could not spring anyone free. Back to passes Hogan now. Out of the backfield, that is Kyle. Well, there you go. There's that vertical play. That's going to go for a first down in the Red Hawk territory, down at around the 44-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to say, hey,
Got it to Larson.
Yeah, you know what? Not dead yet.
Number 2, Colin Hogan's pass completed to Patrick
22-yard
Larson
gain there.
for an Eagles first down.
Ball's on the 43.
First and 10
All
at the
Frontier
43-yard
first down
line.
and 10. Now they have to have some get up and go here.
Yeah, a little pep in the step.
Coming motion is Larson. Back to pass Hogan. Running out of time late. Throwing out of traffic's got a man open. It is caught by Salgado. And a big hit by Noah Preda, whose helmet falls off, but it will go for a first down.
Yeah, great throw. I'll tell you what, Hogan composed in
Colin
that
Hogan's
pocket.
pass
Everything was collapsing
completed
down around him. And
to number 3,
for him to
Patrick
be able to
Larson.
hang in there
Number
and
4,
find
Noah
his
Preda on the
receiver.
tackle. Good for another
Took a big
Eagles
hit at
first
the end of
down.
that, but held on to it.
First and 10.
30-yard
Red
line
Hawks
of
30.
Frontier, and they no sooner were the words out of my mouth that they had no vertical game, that they are completing passes left and right here. Hogan back to pass, escaping. Now he'll take off. A flag comes in the backfield. He's run out of bounds at the Frontier 20.
Number 2.
But this will be a
Colin
hold
Hogan on
against
the
the
carry.
Eagles.
Yeah,
Flag
that's
on
the
the
one
play.
thing that they have hurt themselves with tonight is the penalties. That'll be their 6th penalty of the night, costing them 50 yards.
We're down to 3:16 to play. They're doing what they need to do, though, Sean. They're getting yardage, and they're getting it quickly until that penalty there, obviously. Yeah, we'll bring the ball back to the 40-yard line.
10-yard
That's
holding
huge.
penalty
Now it's
makes
first
it
down
first
and
and 20.
20.
Yeah, they've not been able to overcome
At
the
the Red Hawk
penalties
40.
so far in the game, but they're going to need to if they're going to try to tighten this thing up here. 3:16 to play. They do have all 3 of their timeouts remaining here in the second half.
40-yard line of Frontier, first down and 20. Hogan steps up. Now he'll take off again up the middle. He's got a big gainer, cuts back to the outside. He's inside the 20, inside the 10. Flag comes down. He's going to run
That's coming back.
out of bounds inside the 10. We have a Frontier player injured. We have flags down.
Colin Hogan on the carry. Flags on the
You can see
play.
when Hogan started to cut back to the right side.
It was Jackson Spearance who got hurt, but he popped up and he's waving the coaches off, saying, "I am okay."
I think he got hit in the back.
Yep. Another
Penalty
penalty.
against the
The
Eagles.
Easthampton crowd is not happy on the far side. It's going to get stepped off against the Eagles, erasing that terrific run. It's a spot foul. They'll bring the ball back just outside the 30-yard line, around the 32 or so. I didn't see what the indication was on what it was.
Personal foul. Pretty sure it was a block in the back.
Yeah, that makes sense, Sean. All right, good catch there. So now we're down to 3:03 to
First and
play
11.
in the football game. First down and 11. Hogan back to pass again. Lets it fly. Left side looking for Salgado. Tipped and nearly caught on the deflection. I tell you, Salgado, there was contact before the ball got there.
Colin
Yeah, it
Hogan's
was
pass
Salgado
incomplete,
almost
intended
back
for
into
number 4.
Pareda. Pareda had his
Louis
spot. And
Salgado.
as
Broken
Salgado
up by
was
number
trying to
4 for the
backpedal to get in
Red
position to
Hawks,
catch it,
Noah
he
Pareda.
bumped Pareda.
They'll bring up second and
They're
11.
going at each other here in the second half hard.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. The battle there on the defensive side of the ball. It's been a defensive night. Frontier 12, Easthampton nothing. It's second and 11, 2:56 to play. Eagles running out of time. But finally, for pretty much the first time tonight, making some things happen here. Pistol formation. And they're going to give it to Larson. Larson getting around the corner and then gets knocked out of bounds by Noah Pareda, who's just
Number
gaining
3,
more and more confidence as this
Patrick
game goes
Larson.
along.
Pareda might get
Knocked
100
out of
tackles in
bounds
this
by
game.
number 4, Noah Pareda.
Another tackle for him.
Gain of about
Noah's
6.
like, okay,
They'll bring
some
up
of our
third and
senior
5.
leaders are out. It's time for us to step up. Timeout taken by Easthampton. We'll take the break. 2:45 to play in the football game
Timeout,
on the
Eagles.
Greenfield Savings Bank scoreboard. It's Frontier 12, Easthampton nothing. Back after this. Third down and 5. Hogan is back to pass, steps up, throws on the right side. That is caught and right near the first down marker on the far side of the field. You're going to keep the clock rolling here. So a break there for Frontier. And
Colin
it'll be
Hogan's
fourth
pass
down.
completed to number 4.
Good
It was
Louis
throw.
Salgado.
Yeah, good throw to Salgado. He just couldn't
4th and 1.
get out of bounds to stop the clock. And now a very important fourth down here. Eagles have got to make this, keep this game alive.
Yeah, here's your game, Easthampton. You need to gain at least 1 to keep this game going. Otherwise, we are done. Hogan is back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket, back to the right. Dumps it off right side. It is caught for the first down on the right side of the field. And getting run out there was Kennan McColgan. It'll be first down and goal.
Yeah,
Colin
McColgan's
Hogan's
first
pass
catch
completed,
of
number
the game.
7, Kenyon McColgan. Good for an Eagles first down.
And they stopped the
First and
clock
goal.
as well on that play. 1:59, first down and goal. And we'll call it the 4-yard line.
First and goal from the 4.
Hogan's completed 4 passes on this drive.
After completing 1 for the whole game ahead of time. Now he's back to pass, going to throw into the end zone, tipped away by the Frontier D. They had 3 guys in the vicinity there,
Colin Hogan's pass
looked like
broken
Picker,
up
the guy that got his hand
by
on
number
it.
5 for the Red Hawks.
Good coverage in the back of the
Levi
end zone
Picker.
there by the Hawks.
Obviously,
Second and goal
Eagles
from the
looking
4.
to score quickly here, and then we'll all be waiting for the onside kick.
Well, plenty of time, 1:53. They've only used 1 timeout, so they've still got 2 of those to use if they could punch this one in here real quick.
Second and goal from the 4. 12-0 Frontier. $1:53 to play in the game. Out of the gun. He's going to take it himself. Take the handoff and stretching towards the goal line. Did not get there. He got down to around the 2 or the 1, but then stopped there.
Number 2, Colin Hogan on the carry.
And now it's 3rd down. They have to huddle up and call a play here. They have to burn a timeout. Yep. They have no choice.
Timeout Eagles.
We'll keep it
with
here.
1:41 left. It's 12-0.
1:41 left to play. Frontier leading 12-zip. It'll be a 3rd and goal from about the 2, so he took it from the 4 to the 2. But yeah, they had no choice but to burn their second timeout.
Yeah, tick-tock clock was rolling, and then it's a 3rd down play, so you want to be sure what you're doing here. Again, you don't want to turn it over on downs, but yeah, taking that timeout smart right there. Everybody calm down, and again, you give yourself a shot with a quick touchdown here.
And if they are able to score, then we will see, of course, the onside kick. And I'm glad in high school football we can still have the onside kick the way we do it now. The one thing about the new NFL kickoff rules is that it makes onside kicks a little funky.
Well, and you know what I really liked last week was, Kip Academy coming out and that opening kick, and they're all kind of still in their huddle, just kind of milling around. All of a sudden they turn and boom, they're coming at you.
Yeah.
They tried that with the opening kickoff.
3rd and 2.
Didn't have
Third
to
and goal
tell
from the
them they're
2
going
for
to
the
do
Eagles.
it. I don't like that part at all. Hey,
Yeah.
We're going to try an onside kick here, fellas. I wasn't a surprise. That was kind of the idea of that whole thing,
It's a little weird now at the NFL level. All right, back to high school football. 3rd and goal from the 2 for Easthampton, trailing by 12 with 1:41 to play. Let's see what they do. They really, really would like to score right here, right now. Hogan pitches it right side. Larson did not get there. He got to the 1. And now what do they do? They burn their last time out, and they're going to huddle up. This is it. It's 4th down. They need to score here, or this is over.
Going to need some time if they can get the ball back. So, yeah, save the timeout.
Hogan under center. He's going to keep it himself, stretching forward. I don't think he got there, getting pushed back. And they are saying that he did not get in. And Frontier will take over on downs. They will win the game with 1:13 to play. And they have preserved the shutout.
Yeah, it looked like he didn't get a clean handle to that snap. Ball looked like it hit the ground. And by the time he was able to recover and grab it, that defensive line already started pushing back. And I don't think he really had much of a chance after that. Now, the only thing that could go wrong here for the Hawks obviously would be to take a safety, which would give the Eagles a couple points and the ball, but still not a lot of time.
But even a safety, it keeps it a two-score game.
Yeah.
So Frontier, they kind of can't take a knee because they're right on the 1. At least I don't think he can take a knee. So they do have to run it forward, and they do, and they got a little bit of breathing room as the fullback took it out. That was Jacoby Merrill, gave them a little bit of breathing room.
Jacoby Merrill on the carry, good for 3 yards.
And now I do think they can go into victory from it. I think they have enough room now where Connor James, the quarterback, can take a knee.
Yeah, Easthampton just has one
timeout
remaining. Maybe if they take
from the
knee,
5.
they take the timeout.
But then they can't stop it again.
Yeah.
So they're not in victory formation. They'll run a play here. But again, 33 seconds left. They lead by 12. They will get the win. They go into the center of the line again for no gain. And Easthampton will not call their timeout, so Frontier does not have to, they don't have to snap it again. That'll do it.
Ball game.
No gain on the second down run.
Coach Dredge standing there with both hands out, like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, they don't have to
Third
snap
and
the ball.
6.
Yep.
10 seconds left in this one, and the Frontier Red Hawks successfully come back from their tournament ouster decisively from last week.
That's
A
the end of the
dominant
game
defensive
with
performance.
your Red
They
Hawks
win it.
at 12.
They shut them out.
Easthampton
Final
0.
score on the Greenfield Savings Bank scoreboard. The Frontier Red Hawks 12, the Easthampton Eagles nothing. The Bear Country High School football post-game report is coming up next. In the Lundgren Honda broadcast booth for the Bear Country High School football post-game report as the Frontier Red Hawks wrap up their 2025 season with a 12-0 shutout victory over the Easthampton Eagles. Jeff and Hubie here in the booth. Dave Reno, our studio producer, and the Frontier team is gathered down there right now as they wrap things up. It's kind of a tough night. They did get the victory, of course, but they saw their two best players, their two senior leaders, Garrett Dredge and Brady Pareda, both go out with leg injuries. Kind of tough to see that, but the good news from a Frontier perspective, we saw the future of this football team, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, again, Pareda, they've got a couple teammates out there helping them, limping towards the group there as they get their final goodbyes in at the end of this game. And we saw Garrett Dredge get in the cart and leave shortly after the second half began. So, and again, I don't think that we can overstate what a tremendous season this was for the Red Hawks. A regular season of 8-0, and again, beating everybody by more than 2 touchdowns. Just a lot of fun to watch. And again, Dredge and Pareda, the two main guys that we saw, both ran for over 1,000 yards. But yeah, with both of those guys getting knocked out of this one, it was a lot of fun to see Noah Pareda come in and Jacoby Merrill with some big carries as well. As you said, the future of this program on display, and defensively, those guys were both beastly as well. And I'll tell you what, a little heart from Easthampton down the stretch. Their offense was pretty dormant there through 3 quarters, and they finally tried to get it in gear. They got 4 completed passes there on that last drive. Hogan had only completed 1 pass the entire game. When they got a little desperate, they started to complete some passes, get some yards, but the Hawks held them out of the end zone there, and a nice way to finish this season for them.
And their 2 touchdowns, one scored by Jacoby Merrill, and the other one by Noah Pareda. So no touchdowns, ironically enough, for Garrett Dredge or for Brady Pareda. But I got to tell you, Jacoby Merrill turned in a magnificent performance on both sides of the ball. Hit 100 tackles for his season.
Yeah, you got to be eyeballing Noah Pareda as well for what he did there in the second half. But I think my vote for player of the game in this one's got to be for Jacoby Merrill. Again, he needed 10 tackles coming in to get to 100 on the season. And that's quite a feat in itself. But then for him to come in and do what he did offensively when they needed him the most, 4 carries, 58 yards, and a touchdown. So both sides of the ball, though I got to say Noah Pareda played pretty good defense too. Toss up, but I think we got to go with Jacoby Merrill in this one.
Congratulations to Frontier Regional's Jacoby Merrill, the Bear Country High School football player of the game, which of course is brought to you by attorney Leah Phillips, Greenfield Savings Bank, and Regary Real Estate. So Frontier wins it by a score of 12-0. We'll see how the Tech boys do tomorrow afternoon, Sean. Maybe we pick them up next week if they can continue their season. Either way, we got them on Turkey Day morning.
Yeah, it just seems like the other day we were out here on a Friday night and the sun was shining and it was warm and the whole season was out in front of us, and now we're sitting here and it's kind of raining and it's cold and a little snow in the area as well. And boy, I'll tell you, these seasons go by quickly. I'd love to pick up one more Franklin Tech game, particularly if they win that one tomorrow and get to host one more game in that Tech tournament. Love to see them do that, and if not, We'll see you Thanksgiving morning, buddy.
All right, our final score here from the Lundgren Honda broadcast booth as they're posing for pictures down in the field. But our final score on the Greenfield Savings Bank scoreboard, the Frontier Redhawks 12, the Easthampton Eagles nothing. For Sean Hubert, studio producer Dave Reno, I'm Jeff Terrell. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and have a great weekend in Bear Country.